morning. Today this is the model for food chain, that is on page number 259. Here you are able to see three food chain: the forest food chain, the grassland food chain, and pond food chain. So here it's very easy to understand that every organism is dependent on each other for their survival. Here the green tree, that means the plants, all the three, whatever you see, the producers, what are the producers? The plant, trees, these are algae. Pond food chain starts with algae. Okay, tree, herbivores, tree, deer is herbivore, plants are eaten by deer is eaten by the higher level carnivores. Okay, grass is eaten by grasshopper is eaten by frog is eaten by snake, and snake is eaten by vulture, that will come in the decomposers. Here the algae, inside algae the food of the scorpion is there. This is eaten by fish, and the fish is eaten by stork. Okay, we say it is crane, we can say it is crane. So this is the three types of food chain which we have seen in our textbook. So easy definition of food chain is, as you know, that all organisms depend on each other. Easy organism, see, it is a series. Okay, this is the series of what? Series of organism. Okay, series of organism, you can see one by one. Okay, so a series of organism feeding on one another, you can see. Okay, they are feeding on one another, they need the previous level. This series of organisms taking part in various trophic level, biotic level, form a food chain. Now a word is coming, trophic. What is the meaning of trophic? Trophic means feeding. Okay, so trophic means feeding, and that feeding, that means depend on other organism for their survival. They make a chain, so that chain we say food chain. So three types of food chain: forest food chain, here forest food chain, grassland food chain, and pond food chain. Okay, now food chains and food web, let us read from textbook. Trophic level. Okay, there are four trophic levels are there: first, second, third, and fourth. First trophic level is made up by the producers, grass. They fix up solar energy, radiation, and they make their own food, photosynthesis. Okay, the first one. Second, herbivore, this herbivore. Okay, herbivore, if I take this level, this food chain, then herbivore, grasshopper, deer, herbivore, that is the primary consumer. Okay, that is a primary consumer, and that is a second trophic level. Then afterwards we go for small carnivores. For example, if I take this one, okay, small carnivores, they are small carnivores and they form the third, first, second, third, they form the third trophic level. And larger carnivores, if I go for lion, tiger, okay, wild animals, they form the fourth trophic level. So let us repeat: producer first trophic level, herbivore second trophic level, smaller carnivore third trophic level, and a higher carnivore fourth trophic level. So here the name: primary, secondary, tertiary. Okay, three are. So producer, we don't give any name. Producers are just a producer, but who consume this, they are called primary consumers. These all are consumers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, whatever is there, they all are consumer. But which is a primary consumer? The herbivore. Secondary consumer, the smaller carnivores, and tertiary consumer, the higher carnivores. So according to level 4, but primary level it is 3: primary, secondary, tertiary. Okay, now let's read from textbook. First and second paragraph, as we have done from the model. Third paragraph, we know that food we eat acts as a fuel to provide us energy to do work. Thus, the interaction among various components of the environment involves flow of energy from one component of the system to another. As we have studied, the autotrophs capture the energy present in sunlight and convert it into chemical energy. This energy supports all the activities of the living world. From autotrophs, the energy goes to the heterotrophs and decomposers. What are the decomposers here? You can see these are the vulture. If I say, then that is a decomposer. However, as we saw in the previous chapter on sources, this chapter we have not done, so no problem. When one form of energy is changed to another, this one you would be knowing, some energy is lost to the environment in forms which cannot be used it again. The flow of energy between various components of the environment has been extensively studied and it has been found that, okay, before that we go for this, I have told you this we say energy pyramid. Okay, 15.2 is a topic level and this is very important figure. Okay, they are drawing the figure and somewhat they will keep blank. You have to fill the blank as an answer. So remember the producers, primary consumers, secondary consumers, tertiary consumers. So in case of consumers it is only 3, but in case of topic level 4. Okay, so reading the green plants. In a terrestrial ecosystem, capture about, this is important, underline wherever percentage are coming, capture about 1% of energy of sunlight that falls on their leaves and convert it into food energy. When green plants are eaten by primary consumers, a great deal of energy is lost as heat to the environment. Some amount goes into digestion and in doing work, and rest goes towards growth and reproduction. An average of 10%, underline, of the food eaten is turned into its own body and made available for the next level of consumers, because all the levels are gradually going up and up. This is only one way. Okay, this flow of energy is always unidirectional. एक ही साइड में जाएगा. जैसे grass is eaten by deer and deer is eaten by lion. Okay, lion, tiger. It never comes down. ठीक है, नेवर कम्स डाउन मतलब जो अगर लायन है वो डीर कभी लायन को नहीं खाएगा या फिर घास कभी डीर को नहीं खाएंगे. सो इट इज़ ऑलवेज गोइंग इन द अप डायरेक्शन, यूनी डायरेक्शनल. ओके, so energy which they are somewhat energy they are using for themselves, and the next energy they are just transferring to the next level. So on an average 10% of food chain is turned into its own body and made available for the next level of consumers. ठीक है, therefore 10% can be taken as the average value, underline, for the amount of organic matter that is present at each step and reaches the next level of consumers. Since so little energy is available for the next level of consumers, food chain generally consists of only 3 or 4 steps, क्योंकि आगे जाते जाते एनर्जी कम होती जाएगी. The loss of energy at each step is so great that very little usable energy remains after 4 trophic level. धीरे धीरे कम होती जाएगी तो लेवल ही नहीं रहेगा. There are generally a greater number of individuals at the lower trophic levels and of an ecosystem. Underline please. The greatest number is of the producers, trees, plants. Okay. The length and the complexity of food chains vary greatly. Change. Each organism is generally eaten by 2 or more other kinds of organisms, which in turn are eaten by several other organisms. So instead of a straight line food chain, ऐसा नहीं कि अगर डीर को खाली लायन ही खा सकता है, नहीं, डीर को बहुत सारे खा सकते हैं, isn't it? If grass is there, not only deer is eating, other are also eating, so they form, it is not directly the straight line. जैसे अभी हमने straight line है नहीं, सो वो क्या बनाते हैं, नेट बनाते, इंटरकनेक्ट रहते हैं, जैसे इंटरनेट है तो यहाँ पे है इंटरनेट. इस तरह से है कि द डिपेंडेंट ऑन ईच अदर. Not one organism is eaten by only a single, but it can be eaten or consumed by many more. So they form the net that we say web. So that is the next topic, food web. The length and complexity of food chain vary greatly. Each organism is generally eaten by 2 or more other kinds of organisms, which in turn are eaten by several other organisms. So instead of a straight line food chain, the relationship can be shown as a series of branching lines called food web. The figure will be coming. This, see, all interconnected are there, okay, interconnected. So they form a web, and that we say food web. From the energy flow diagram, two things become clear. Firstly, the flow energy is unidirectional. I have explained you what is this unidirectional. Always, okay, here it is there. The energy that is captured by autotrophs does not revert back to the solar input, and sun is never asking give my energy back. Okay, I have given you, you also give my energy back. No, once sun has given, it is given to the plants. Plants produce food over, and that energy will be going ahead. It won't come back anytime. The energy that is captured by autotrophs does not revert back to the solar input, and the energy which is passed to the herbivores does not come back to the autotrophs. As it moves progressively through the various trophic level, it is no longer available to the previous level. Secondly, the energy available at each trophic level get diminished, कम होती जाएगी progressively, धीरे धीरे कम होती जाएगी due to loss of energy at each level. Another increasing aspect of food chain is how unknowingly some harmful chemicals, अभी आएगा chemical pesticide you are used, okay, is how unknowingly some harmful chemicals enter our bodies through food chain. You have read in class 9 how water gets polluted. One of the reasons is the use of several pesticides and other chemicals to protect our plants' crops from disease and pest. These chemicals are either washed down into the soil or into the water bodies, and we consume this, is it, water bodies, and in the soil, from the soil we take crop, plant, we eat. From the soil, these are absorbed by the plants along with the water and minerals, and from the water bodies, these are taken up by the aquatic plants. This is a food chain consisting of many food chains. Food web. Okay, food web consists of many food chain. So here also they are seeing diagram showing flow of energy in an ecosystem. Sunlight, from sunlight to producers, from producers to herbivore, from herbivore to carnivore, and from carnivores to top carnivores. Okay. And mineral. This is a continued topic. What was the last word? Aquatic plants and animals. This is one of the ways in which they enter the food chain. As these chemicals are not degradable, these get accumulated. One word, new word is coming here, okay. These get accumulated progressively at each trophic level. हर एक trophic level पे भी वो जमा होता जाएगा. As human being occupy the top level in any food chain, the maximum concentration of these chemicals get accumulated in our bodies. This phenomenon is known as biological magnification and very harmful. This is the reason why our food grains such as wheat and rice, vegetables and fruits, and even meat contain varying amounts of pesticides residues. They cannot always be removed by washing or other means. So if biological magnification answer, you have to start to write, because they are asking. So you can start, one of the reason is the use of pesticide, otherwise the use of pesticide. Okay, please underline from there. Okay, we stop here today, where we have stopped biological magnification. Okay, the next topic next week. Bye bye.